Three, two, one. Are we live? Good morning, people. Ooh, it's pretty cold today. As you can see, the weather is grey. It has been raining up until about 10 minutes ago. So that's kind of why today's stream is a little bit later than I anticipated. But it should be a fun day. Today's adventure is going to take me to Alto. Now, I sort of had to change my route a bit because I was going to go to Matsudo and start today's stream from Kiwi Station. But when I was about to go outside, it was still raining, and I kind of didn't want to have to hamper today's walk with an umbrella. So I figured, where else could I go? So I had to quickly make this thumbnail. How quickly do you think it took me? How long do you think it took me to make this thumbnail? I was hustling. I was like, I need to start by about 8:30. Otherwise people might go to sleep in the US. So, and then I ended up missing my bus, and I didn't want to sit on a bus for like 38 minutes just to get to Kiwi. So I was like, let's go from here. Good morning. Who have we got in chat this morning? We have Maniac. I'm going to buy Daniel a watch for his birthday. I've got a watch. I know what time it is. And I know that I'm a little late, but Shogunai, it's cold. And I really didn't want to walk in the rain. So that is definitely one of the most uncomfortable things, is to be live streaming in the rain. Hello, Gorge. It's a lovely thumbnail. Thank you so much. Wasn't sure if it would be clickbait because it's not super blue skies right now, but hopefully by the time I get to Alto, the clouds should hopefully clear. Now, there's a couple of things I want to actually find in Alto. There is an Alto Peace Park, which sounds very interesting, because peace is good. Oh, idiot, starting some grilling. Hey Frank, who else is here? Gorge, HT, good morning. Ugh. It's sort of drizzling just a little bit, kind of more slippy. Ohayou gozaimasu. Hopefully we can take you, or I can take you, on somewhere that we haven't been before together. So there is basically nearly an infinite number of combinations of paths and everything. Loving the dreary vibe. Well, I wasn't loving the dreary vibe when I woke up this morning because it was cold. Actually, I think I walked this exact route like last week on my Twitch stream, but this is new to YouTube. So now over here on the left we have the Nizuwe Waterfalls. Now this is where I had to come a couple of times to sort out my my number card, which is sort of like the Japanese health insurance kind of everything card. Sort of like a social security card. Yes. Arigato HT celebrates 1 month of membership. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for your support of the Daniel and Yuka channel. It is greatly appreciated. down here. This is normally the way that I want to walk down there. I come down here actually. There's a 7-Eleven there, but I went to that 7-Eleven yesterday and I got some pretty interesting snacks. Very unique new cat snacks. And I found a cat newspaper. Look at this. Yesterday, I found a cat newspaper. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. Isn't this incredible? That is literally the greatest newspaper ever known to man or humankind. It is called the Nyandai. Now this Yuka didn't know anything about this, and I had never seen it before, and I was like, what? This just like caught the corner of my eye, and I was like, wow, this would be a crime if I did not purchase this. So it cost 400 yen, and it's basically, what I think is pretty funny about it is that it's sort of like one of those men's sports newspapers, right? So it has like gravure pictures stuff like that. It's pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious. Now apparently it only comes out, get out of here, how do I close this? So it basically has about 32 pages of cat related news, announcements, cat products, some advertising. It's got like a full year cat calendar in it. It has like some cat pin-up models, pin-up posters, and yeah, that's about it. Except for all the adorable pictures of cats. Lots of photos of cats. Cute cats, grumpy cats, Japanese cats. They all seem to be Japanese cats. So the Nyandai has been around for about 3 years, and it's only released in the month of February. Normally about the week before Nekonohi, which is the 22nd of February. So I've probably walked past it like 20 times. But I just never saw it from all the combines I've been to. That's a good question. I'm not sure if they actually have like a like a dog equivalent of Nekonohi, like Inu Nohi. I would probably be guessing it might be something like 111, right? So like the 11th of November or something would be like 1111, because that's kind of how they came up with Nekonohi, because it's the 22nd of December, which is Nyan Nyan Nyan. Yes, this is the early morning salaryman hustle. This was the hustle I used to be part of, but normally about an hour and a bit earlier, which is a lot more hectic because of people rushing to get to the train, to get to work, because they normally have to commute. I'm only gonna make it. She made it, so I'm gonna make it. Yoink. It's a little bit smutty. You're correct. it's I was very surprised. It was talking about and had a lot of nekotama so photos. So like Yuka was just laughing her ass off last night. Lots of sketchy cat massage parlor ads in the back pages. Not quite that, but now you may notice that I'm wearing different pants. My jeans got repaired. Will I be catching a train today? I don't think I'll be catching a train unless on the way back. So I think it kind of depends on what sort of progress I make. So here we have Mizue's Station. I like it. There's a family mart. There's an Osho Chinese restaurant over there. There's a really nice Cafe Gusto here, which is fairly new and has awesome tables. And it's not usually crazy busy either. Maybe I'll walk down past here. This is sort of one of the... I would consider this probably the darkest area of Mizue. It's right by the station. And there's a couple of girls' bars, I think, behind here. I've never been. But they seem nice. And they have this Niku bar that I really want to go to. Gentlemen's clubs. Good morning, PCL. Catalpa Rescue. You just sat back and read cat newspapers all weekend, but it was good. Thanks for asking. Well, I kind of did that yesterday. And Yuka and I went exploring to Akabane, which is kind of northern Tokyo. Oh. Look at how nice and modern Mizue is becoming. The Daiwa House Group is a very schmancy, fancy building here. The Tsutai is looking a little bit worse for it. Probably needs a bit of a new paint job at the entrance, but girls bar, yeah, kind of a hostess bar, yes. I might walk down here. Oh, I came across. Nice. So today, and I think most days this week, I'm going to try streaming. Tomorrow could be a little bit later because Yuka needs to go to Akihabara, and she said that while she's in Akihabara, I should probably do a stream exploring Akihabara back alleys and stuff like that, and maybe a bit of Ueno and yeah. So I sort of need to plan a little bit. I don't think it's that uncommon. Hostess bars generally tend to be close to the station, right? Because that's where salarymen come and when they get back to their district, or if they need to go close to their office or something, and when they need to get back after a couple hours of drinking. It's not a strip bar. It's just like a sit with cute girls and pay overpriced drink costs to have them kind of flirt with you and be friendly with you and ease some of your loneliness, I guess. They seem fairly big, popular in Japan. Strip bars are kind of different. How is Maniac scaring you on Instagram, Gorge? Catalpa Rescue. Okay, I'm gonna go straight, which will get me to Mizue no Mori. So a strip bar in a Christian country. I don't know, I'm pretty sure strip bars are in every country. The Philippines is a very, very Christian country. And they have plenty of bars like that, go-go bars. Apparently, because I've never been. JJQ, good morning or good evening. Ramen pharmacist, hello, hello. Thank you for sharing some photos and recommendations on our Discord. But I beat you to it. I'd already been to that particular place. I've been here. This place looks familiar. It's kind of hard to tell because it's wet. This mound seems familiar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Japan isn't really a Christian country. I would consider Korea to be more of a Christian country than Japan. Japan is more of like a Shinto/Buddhist country. Look, see? Look at all this water. I can't really slide when there's this much water. Although I did bring a towel, but the water's pretty cold. Yeah. Like I could, but I'd need to sort of plan this a little better. Because I don't want to kick off today's stream with a wet butt. But I do have a towel. Da 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 da. Look at this, I brought a towel. Be prepared. Be prepared. If I'm wiping down every slide, that's going to be a disaster. How am I going to get up here? I'm going to come the easy way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's actually a couple of pretty nice, pretty big churches in Tokyo. You reckon I found some the other day. Kind of in like... my gosh, I'm like a professional slide cleaner. Okay, let's go. First slide of the day. Yatta! Yatta! The slide was polished, buffed and polished. Whee! Where am I gonna go? I think I need to go Masuga, straight. I'm doing a good deed for future kids coming to play on that park. Unless, of course, it rains again. Is it? Hello, Iskamania. Welcome, welcome. Now, I haven't had any breakfast this morning, but I've got a pretty interesting drink, which I prepared earlier, called dun, 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 chilling chirin lemon and grapefruit. Chilling with cats. Relaxation drinking. And look at this. It's got a ranking meter of what this flavor is. This flavor profile. Look at this. Refresh. Relax. Sharp. And elegant. So this particular drink, the lemon and grapefruit one, is more on the refreshing and sharp scale of quality, classy drinks. But it's all cats. It's so adorable. So there's 3 flavors. I found them yesterday at the 7-Eleven. So yesterday was a bit of a cat day. But yeah, this drink definitely needs to be on the regular. Refreshing and sharp. You want your steak medium rare. On top. Now I'm even prepared, and I have some cat food today, just in case I do encounter some cats. And this neighborhood does tend to have cats more often. Hey, Maniac! Arigato! First super chat of the day. What is that? Whiskey, meat, and what? Is that a potato? Whiskey, meat, and potato. The meat looks like it's straight out of Monster Hunter. Arigato! Chilling with cats. Arigato. Thank you very much, Mediac, for the first support of today. Well, it's been a bit of a dreary, cold day. Yeah, this is definitely not going to fill me up, but it's going to refresh and sharpen my palate. What is this crazy slide? Nandeska? Whoa, I've never seen this slide before. Oh my gosh, this is like the Crow Park. What is this? How do you even get up there? Is there a ladder? What? You have to manually climb this? What? That's a very strange slide. It's like a double slide that you have to manually hoist yourself up into. Peculiar. It is quite possibly one of the strangest slides I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a lot of slides in my time. Sort of looks like a DNA strap. Maybe that's the kind of vibe they're going for, like DNA strands. Bacteria, is that sort of like a bacteria ride-on kind of thing there? I don't know. Very odd. Very, very peculiar. Can't believe I've never seen this slide before, or this park. Look how green the grass is today. Hey, Nightshade Giggle, welcome, welcome. So I hope something that you can learn from our many walks across Tokyo is that there is beauty to be found everywhere, in every corner. So keep your eyes open and remain curious. If you're bored of the routine in your life, take a walk and go somewhere that you would not normally walk. Go down a side street or take a different route home. You might be pleasantly surprised by what you find. Oh, you just finished Friday night's whiskey bottle. That sounds dangerous, maniac. Kia ora that. But at least you're home with your dog. You can crank up some music and enjoy a big juicy steak with a bit of whiskey. Please let me know if the wind is a little bit noisy, because there's a little bit of a faint headwind I'm walking into. Ah, there wasn't much left though. Wow. That's disappointing, unless you have another bottle in reserve. Look at this construction. They definitely must have smashed up like probably a warehouse building a bit like this one. It was on this corner there. I named that tune on my stream. That was like a week and a bit ago. That was like Sunday the week previous. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're coming up to a temple up here. Joruji Temple. The park called Yayoi Park. Yayo. Set sail for One Piece. It was a Sunday though when we did the music. Yeah? Weren't we with Mickey from Tokyo? When you were doing your music challenge? That was pretty fun, by the way. Thank you for suggesting that and committing to it. Maybe it was Saturday, Japan time. Saturday, American. I've been down this street, Nandaro. I distinctly remember this mobile dog seller with the cat on it. Peanuts. This is a regular thing. My confusion is understandable. Ah. Look at these old fuse boxes that they have out here. Some of them don't even look very safe, but they must be. Because otherwise there'd be houses burning down left, right and centre. Home lost toy? Last toy? Seems like a random little toy shop. That's pretty random. Yes, do not burn your house down. Never drink and grill. But that's kind of when most people do tend to grill. Drinking goes well with grilling. Grilling a barbecue. There's nothing quite like that satisfaction of grilling meat on a barbecue. Or having a beer with some friends. Whoa, look at this cool shrine. Hello, Nutcracker Noonan. Welcome, welcome. Look at this. I have a new drink, which they just released at the 7-Eleven. I haven't seen it at any other combini yet, but it's made by Suntory. There are 3 different flavors. Look at this. There's even a Neko ranking scale. This is Refresh and Sharp, more leaning towards this, but there's also Relax and Elegant. So this is not an elegant cat. This is a sharp, sassy cat. Focus. Why won't you focus? Focus. There we go. No, it's not yuzu. It is lemon and grapefruits. Grapefruit. Refreshing and sharp. Okay, so this big shrine here is called Joruji Temple. Joruji. So there are 2 different types of like these old buildings here in Japan. There are temples, which tend to be slightly bigger, like this, a little bit more majestic looking, and there are shrines. So temples tend to be referred to as Tera, T-E-R-R-A, And shrines tend to be referred to as jinja. 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 But it's pretty early in the morning here. And I seem to be the only person here, so it's very peaceful. With a little crystal ball. Now, if Yuka was here, she could probably read this. Sadly, she's not here, and this is way too much kanji. Just looking at this kanji gives me a headache. It almost looks more Chinese. Hello, Hector Van Almaraz. Enabled for Daniel forever. Done. Wear only safety yellow and shiny purple clothing at 100% body cover. That's it. I'm out for everybody. I guess arigato? Look at this beautifully sculpted tree. They've trained this tree very, very well, and they've shaped it. Even this one. Yes, that was a very strange statement. Yes. It's like boom, in and out. Hello, bye bye. Body covered. I'm out forever. Oh, look at that. There's some ume there. Oh, look at this. Because it's been raining, we can actually see how this works. It drips down one by one by one by one by one. A little bit of Monday morning zen. Oh, but look at this. We've got some blue skies happening over there. We've got some blue skies. And there seems to be a lot of these little crystal ball kind of things with these lotus plant kind of holders. Lotus leaf things. Is this super chat? Is this supposed to be super chat? Oh, this is different. Okay, let's super chat this place. Do I have any small coins? I may have a small coin. Ah, 100 yen is my smallest coin, so okay. Oh! What's this? I've got a little metal gong. That was a very melodic bell. Man, this grass looks so perfect. It almost looks so unnatural. But this is real grass. Look at this, I'm touching grass. It's important for mental health is to get outside and get some fresh air and touch some grass. Massive statue that they have right in the center of this kind of cemetery. I get to this inner sanctum over here? Trying to work out how to get it. Gotta have a main entrance somewhere. Here we go. A little grass in the morning never hurt anyone. Ooh. This is a serious monument. Be a little bit dark. Cool. What? I just saw a cat. I wonder if there's a shrine cat here. Look at this. Ego des. There is a shrine cat and his name is Ego. Ego des. Oh, kawaii. Please throw your trash in here. Kawaii. I wonder where Ego hangs out. Does he hang out around here, around the side? I wonder if there's like a side exit. Ego-kun, Ego-chan. Find Ego, but this person seems to like cats. I've got a lot of paw prints on that car. Kawaii. I would totally pimp out my Japanese car with like cat stuff. Where do I want to go now? I want to turn right down here and then to the left. Hello? Whoa, these guys are doing some tree pruning. Safety first, anzen, kudasai. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. Safety first is very important when climbing up a tree to like prune it. He's got a safety rig, he's got a ladder, he's got 2 spotters, he's got a safety harness on, which is pretty good. How many mods have we got here now? JJQ and Gorge are both here. Okay, good. Good to know. Arigato. Okay, I need to come down here. This street is called Tsubaki Dori. Your comments are a little peculiar. Hector Ivan Almaraz there. Someone. I can't quite read your full name. Maybe you're trolling. Oh man, it's a little bit cold. But fortunately it's not raining and it does look like it's clearing up. So you can kind of see a few patches of blue sky. Which should mean that today should be a pretty good day. When we were kids we didn't have no safety harness. Brad Ward gifted a Daniel and Yuka membership. Arigato, Brad. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a membership. And Clausian got it. Arigato. Arigato, Nyan. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for supporting the Neko community. Wow. Hontoni arigato gozaimasu. Where am I? I think I know where this is. I think on the left is this big recycle traders place. Maybe? No, it's just a construction workshop. But over there we have Oni, Pachinko and Slot. You know you love the song, Gorge. You love it. It brings a faint smile to your face. At random moments in your day, you find yourself humming it. Reflecting on the interesting adventures. That's what it's all about. So, on Wednesday, Yuka and I are going to be catching up with another YouTuber that we've sort of been following a little bit on Instagram and jumping into some of her live streams recently, and she's a French lady who's been living in Japan for a number of years, and her name is Jennifer Julianne. So she's French and has actually been on Japanese television numerous times as a bit of a food critique, food explorer. So yeah, that should be pretty fun. Now she actually joined my live stream last Monday when I was walking towards Chiba, and she was the lucky recipient of a gifted membership. So I think we'll get on well. I'm looking forward to catching up with her, with Yuka. And she likes walking, cats, and good food, which are all things that Yuka and I are fans of too. So especially the dancing moves. Okay. Nice. Arigato. Oh my gosh, that's such a big crow. What is this park? Eh? Is this a park or a school? Kind of looks more like a school. I think it's a school. Edogawa Municipal Nihori Elementary School. That's a very big statue. Interesting. Oh. Amateur police and fire volunteer building there. Now, yesterday was pretty fun exploring Akabane with Yuka. Those of you who joined us on yesterday's stream, what were some of your highlights? I think one of my highlights would definitely have to be the yummy food that we had at Higashi Jujo and the shotengai that they had there. Good morning, Coyote M. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo. Hope you're well today. As you can see, it's a little grey, but I'm cautiously optimistic that it will clear up. Like, I can definitely feel the clouds are kind of dispersing, and I can see a lot more blue sky. Maybe the sun will burn off some of this hazy cloud. But yeah, I think, yes, there was a stream yesterday. It was a very nice stream. It was nearly 4 hours long, and we explored Akabane and walked towards Higashi Jujo, and we found a pretty incredible park that had an amazing slide. A 52-meter long roller slide. So Yuka even rode it too, which is pretty cool. But she's not generally a slider person, but I'm starting to convince her. So have an open mind. I know you were there. I saw you say hi. And you super chatted with us yesterday for snacks. Don't think I forgot. Oh, here's a Lawson. What shall I have for breakfast today? Maybe an onigiri and a nanachiki. Onigiri and nanachiki. Oh, I'm so hungry. I wonder if this place has those Suntory cat drinks. Anything interesting in the beer section? Suntory drinks. No, they don't have them. Yeah. Sad. Grapefruit. Maybe I will have. This looks interesting. I'll try one of these. 28% juice. Yeah. Coffee. Nathan, welcome. Maybe I should get some cheese. Some cheese. This looks dangerous. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Chocolate daifuku mochi. Yoisho. Probably get a hot coffee. What? What stuff they have is this? That's it. Coffee. Oh, that's a premium boss. And look at this. Giga salmon. Oh, holy crap. I'm burning my hand. Maybe I'll mix it up a little. Get a Hokkaido potato and beef croquette. It's not very hot though. I don't really want something that's not hot. At least the Chiki Red is always like spicy hot. Spicy tonkotsu and seafood flavor. That just sounds weird. What was the depressing Nobita video that you watched, Nathan? What? Look at this, they have Happy Spring Haribo. Sakura shapes. Kawaii. Yeah. Is this like a Japan only thing? It's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Hey. Konnichiwa. 全然大丈夫。
なしでいいです。
なし。
でパスもはい、お願いいたします。
はい。ありがとうございます。
お待たせいたしました。
はい、ありがとう。
レシートにクーポンがついています。
はい、ありがとうございます。ごめん。ありがとう。What is this? Tummy move. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. It is getting close to White Day. So Nathan, what was the video that you watched from Japan Reporter? I didn't watch his recent video, so I'm not quite sure what it is you're referring to. What topic was it? Tricky Red. Ah, here we go. Let's keep going. Gotta keep walking. Foreign men are so easy. What? Is that a new video today? When did that come out? Oh, so it's fairly old. Okay, so it's not a new video. Wow, look at this giga salmon. This is a hey, focus camera. Mega salmon onigiri. This is pretty big. Oh my gosh. This is huge. Now actually, something I've noticed about these onigiri that I've been getting recently is that it's not the 3-part one. I kind of like those ones because then the nori is not kind of soft. This is still good, don't get me wrong, but it is definitely nice to have that kind of crunchy, crispy, nori mouth feel in your mouth when you're snacking on an onigiri. Yeah, it's a new one. Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out. Sometimes I wonder if Nobita ever runs any of these videos past the people that he features in. Look at this nice little community garden. This is so peaceful. Very relaxing. Gives you a little bit of an Inaka vibe. What are these really cute little purple flowers? Wow. Very kawaii. What are these purple flowers? Like a lavender? Well, I have to leave it to you guys to critique it for me while I'm streaming. That's a nice nanaha. Oh my gosh, look at this safety cone. This safety cone has definitely seen better days. Is Australia better for living than New Zealand? I would say there's probably more to do in Australia compared to New Zealand. Australia is more of an international, global country. But I think that New Zealand has a different type of vibe to it, like especially anywhere outside of Auckland. Auckland is definitely the most international, global melting pot kind of city in New Zealand, but I think New Zealand, well, I'm always going to be a little bit more biased. I think Australia has better shopping, better public transport, more access to international brands. It has JB Hi-Fi and the Apple Store, which I think is a big win for me. So yeah, New Zealand doesn't have an Apple retailer. There's no official Apple Store in New Zealand, which drives me crazy. And I think generally Australia is a bit cheaper to live. Cost of living is expensive, don't get me wrong, but tax is 10% in Australia, GST, compared to 15% in New Zealand. And wages are also higher in Australia than New Zealand. But property prices are probably comparable. But everything is much, much bigger in Australia too, because it's such a big continent. Okay, this was a bit of a tiny coffee actually. How many mils was it? Doesn't even say how many milliliters this was. 260 milliliters. That's pretty tiny. That's basically a cup, a single cup. Okay, dokie, nice. Whoa! Nandaro. I've got powdered sugar all on me now. My chocolate. Daifuku mochi. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, chocolate cream. Australia is huge. New Zealand is tiny. So, yeah, I think if you want a bit more space and not to feel like crowded by lots of people, then New Zealand is pretty good. Holy damn, that was good. Ah, so chocolatey. Hello, Feng. You're probably in a good position to answer this question. We've got chat asking, rest group asking, is Australia or New Zealand better for living? What do you think, Feng? You're a Kiwi who probably is more up to date with life in New Zealand than I am, because I haven't even lived in New Zealand for like 15 years. Is there trash I can put in here? There is trash I can put in here. Nice. David Thomas. Oh, we've got an Australian in chat too. This is a bit of an Australia versus New Zealand question. We have a question from Rest Group asking, which is better to live in, Australia or New Zealand? Australia is bigger than Texas, but Texas has a bigger GDP than Australia. Well, that's probably because Texas has a lot of oil, right? Texas has a lot of, like, the tech industry is migrating to Austin, Texas in particular. Yes, Australia has a very low population. Australia is 10 times larger than Texas. Really? Really? 10 times. 1,042%. Wow. Really? Texas population is larger, is the same as Australia and New Zealand combined. Well, I think New Zealand's population is like, what, 5.5 million or something? That's pretty small as countries go. I think New Zealand has a good lifestyle. Personally, myself, I prefer the lifestyle of Japan. I prefer the beauty, the nature, the history of Japan. Sadly, New Zealand is a very young country, so it doesn't have a lot of history. So there's no like cool shrines or that's a very big European, like British influence. Painting men who live in another country is sort of bad, like they're dumb or something. Maybe it's awesome, but I wish I didn't put it in this video. There's Nobita throwing shade at me because I live in a country that's not my own. Do I need to challenge Nobita to a boxing match? That's normally the protocol in that kind of situation, isn't it? What is this mega bunny rabbit supermarket down here? Or drugstore? I spy a bunny. There's a bunny. Do I need to... The only thing comparable to shrines in New Zealand would be marae. Yeah, that's true. Some old churches. Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing. Australia and New Zealand are kind of a similar age. I should be turning left here. Oh, I'm in Shishibona. Pistols at dawn. I challenge thee to a duel. You have besmirched my honor. SD terrible, I didn't know there was a stream today. Yes, sorry, I didn't announce it in the Discord. Normally I do, but I was pretty tired last night, and then I woke up and then it was cold and wet, and my plans sort of changed quite a lot in where I was planning to walk. So my original plan was I was gonna catch the bus to Koiwa Station, then walk from Koiwa Station to Matsudo and see if I could maybe catch like a ferry. There's like a dude who runs a ferry, like he paddles across the river. But I sort of need to do a bit more research on what time it's open. Like, it was pretty windy and wet and everything when I was looking at that. Will I be streaming on Twitch like last week? Yes, I was thinking of doing a Twitch stream tomorrow around the Akihabara region. So, I'm not sure if I'll do like every day on Twitch like last time. Whoa, this is a different shrine to the one. What's this shrine? This shrine is called Enshoin Terra. Enshoin Terra. Beautiful. Enshoin Terra. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the, what's that beautiful one that I found last week on Twitch? Ohayou gozaimasu. Does Daniel have any blisters? No, I don't have any blisters. Oh, this guy's got a very nice scarf. He must be cold. He's more rugged up than I am. Yeah, kawaii. Well, it's nice to think that they've thought of him. So normally they would have, oh, it's still feel, is it a little bit warm? No, it's kind of like they've been burning a few leaves and incense sticks in here. Robots do not get blisters. Wonder what these little pebbles, circle pebbles are around. Yeah, the shrine with all the ume blossoms that I climbed up to the 2nd level. That was a really beautiful temple. And I had that amazing tree. It's kind of an octopus tree. This one has another 2-story kind of place. Ajax's taking a long time with those stakes. Maybe he's battling a kitchen fire. Oh, look at this. You can get... Oh, little candles with a little lighter is 100 yen. Okay, let's super chat the shrine here. Then I'll ring the bell. Oh, this one's a little different. This is like a gong. This is not a shaky bell. This is a bell. Wow, look at all these interesting pulley systems that they have up here. That's interesting. Ah. Very scenic. Penelope! Hello, Penelope. Yes, that was the chat that you were in. Very beautiful. Oh. On here, I'm just gonna put some of this trash in here. Put them on to go to side. Daniel waking up the neighborhood. Those of you who are coming in late, you probably missed my introduction of this new drink that they have at the 7-Eleven. It's called Chilling. It's a lemon and grapefruit. Look at this. It's got cats. cats. A cat drink with cute little paws. This is refresh, sharp, relax, and elegant. So this drink, lemon and grapefruit, is more on the sharp and refresh scale. And the other interesting thing is that, I don't know if some of you might have seen, come here. Some of you may have seen on our Instagram last night, in our Instagram shorts or stories, that Yuka and I found, well actually I found it, I found this Nyandai newspaper, which is released once a year. Look at this, it's got all the cat news. It's worth reading about in 2023. So it's been going for 3 years, and there are 2 issues that we missed. So we were like, oh my gosh, we need to collect them all. So we hunted them down on Amazon or eBay. Amazon, I think. And they should be delivered in about 2 days, which I'm pretty excited for, because you could really love this picture, this newspaper. It was so funny. No, it's not Nyandai Namco. Nyandai Nyamko. Nyanko. The hottest new video game publisher, Nyandai Nyamko. Nyanko. I doubt all the important cat news can fit in an annual newspaper. It's not a cat obituary newspaper. It had an interview with Makoto Shinkai, so it had a little bit of anime cat related news. It came with like a 1-year cat calendar, which is pretty cute. It could have been Yushima Tenjin Shrine, actually. Yes, all the news that fits in a cardboard box. Correct. Just like your cat. Oh, I'm still in Shishibone, but I need to make my way down this street here. Oh, that's a good one. Kamedo Tenjin. Yeah? No. That was the really big one that had all the ume blossoms close to Tokyo Skytree. Wasn't that when I did the running exercise? I think the shrine I'm talking about, the temple I'm talking about, is the one I did on Friday. There was a cute little temple just off the little road I was on, and it had I was the only person there. It had like a 2-story temple, and it had a big octopus tree. Big massive tree that had all been trained and sculpted and looked like an octopus. I think that's the shrine I'm talking about. Nagomi. Nagomi. Oh, you missed Friday's stream. Well, that's probably why you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, this is so grapefruity. So grapefruity. %28 grapefruit. Okay, so where I'm walking today is towards Alto station. Now Alto is... it's kind of on the cusp of Katsushika Ward and Adachi Ward. Did I watch the Anime Awards? No, I did not. Apparently the chat was pretty ridiculous. Lots of people being quite toxic in the Anime Awards chat. Dogs. Dog barking. Wow, 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 wow. Who won? What won? What are the hot anime that I need to keep an eye out for? Chainsaw Man? Better have won something. No, it's not past Jenna and Soprano stations. Thank you very much. Alto. A-O-T-O. Aoto. Aoto. Not Alto. But nice pun though. It's anime. Anime is supposed to bring the world together. We don't want toxic chat. Attack on Titan won something. Yeah, it's okay. Which reminds me, I sort of bailed on Attack on Titan after season 2. So probably have 2 seasons to go of Attack on Shingeki no Kyojin. Spy Family, okay, well that's good. Glad Spy Family probably won something. Licorice Recoil. Okay, I wanted to check out Licorice Recoil after Wonder Festival. There was a lot of very cute figurines there. And it looks like my style of anime. Demon Slayer, I need to get into that more. I've only seen the first episode. Why don't I get myself a full-time job in Japan? It's not so easy to get a full-time job in Japan. Unless I want to basically work for peanuts as an English teacher. but that's sort of my last resort. But then I think if I did that, I would not have a lot of energy to do the things that I really love, which is walking, which is live streaming, which is content creation. So I think hopefully that answers your question. I'm gonna keep going straight down here. A Yuri anime meets John Wick. Okay, that sounds cool. And I'm only in Japan for like about another month and a bit. So I've applied for many jobs. Well, not many. I've applied for a few jobs. Like at the Apple store, I keep submitting my resume and slightly updating it just a little bit, freshening it up a little bit for retail at Apple store. But I don't think despite what the staff say when I've gone in to chat with them about the hiring process at Apple, I've even had recommendations from my friends that work at Apple and have worked at Apple for over 10 years in Australia. So that's supposed to be very, very helpful in securing a position at Apple. So yeah, if I can't be hired by anybody, I'm going to hire myself. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Content creation is effectively like working for myself. What do you mean you'd never buy an iPhone from Daniel? I don't think you'd ever buy an iPhone, full stop. Aren't you pro Android? Definitely have a lot of experience with Apple iPhones and Apple products in general. The entire Apple ecosystem. But obviously live streaming is not really enough to survive on, so that's why we're trying to do other side hustles, like our eBay store, our Ninja Shoppers shopping concierge, YouTube and Twitch. Etc, etc. So hopefully none of you guys think that I'm a slacker. I think I work pretty tirelessly to bring content to you guys. This area is a little bit quiet. My phone does good videos. Arigato. I think the picture quality is pretty good. Slackers. Are Yuka and I slackers? I don't think you're a slacker, Daniel. Yay! Pro. Daniel's not a slacker. Arigato. Oh man, I need to chug this drink so I can throw out this can. Marty McFly was a slacker. I guess he was, but he was still at high school. Are you feeling self-conscious now, Fing, because everyone's talking about not being slackers and you're like, oh, I'm at work and I'm watching. Whoops, busted. I'm definitely a slacker. Arigato, Penelope. Well, the thing is, I've been doing like that kind of corporate working for the same company for like 15 years, 16 years. And, you know, this opportunity to be in Japan is pretty amazing. Okie dokie, let's keep on going towards Alto. 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 See you, Fang. So, according to my map stuff, I am now entering Higashi Matsumoto. Higashi Matsumoto. Well, this place kind of looks a little bit familiar. I think I actually crossed over this bridge over there. I think that's where I found a cat. I mean, I could keep walking down there to get to the cat. Because down here looks a little bit industrial. I think I'd like to walk. Along the Riverside. It's just a little bit more scenic. I think we've had temples, we've had parks, we've had residential, we've had a little bit of industrial. Let's mix it up a little bit with a riverside. I haven't actually found any real cats yet today, but I'm optimistic. I'd like to find that nice grey cat who was sort of close to this area. Holy moly, look at all this. Broccoli or cabbage. Whew. Are they fermenting all this to make kimchi? Ooh, it smells like brassica. Rasika. Zoom! The cyclist looked like she was having fun zipping down this small hill. Doesn't look like there's stairs there. Maybe I'll cross over here. What? Look at this. I've never seen this before. This is a safety cone cosplay rail. Look at that. That's very cool. Nutcracker, ray cone would be so... What do you think, chat? Oh, it's made of plastic. This is like Japanese technology here. It's not even metal. It's like a safety cone material, and it's like a safety cone, but it's like a guardrail to stop people like speeding down here. It's kind of cute. The Shinakagawa River. Some beautiful, peaceful, colourful flowers. No bees. Mike De Silva! Welcome, welcome. I am here. This is where I am. Look at how nice and green all this grass is on the slope. It rained a lot last night until the early hours of this morning, but I'm here by Shinakagawa and these cute little bridges. Oh, look at this, we even have ducky safety cones walking towards Alto. So desu ne. Katsushika ku. That's where I'm walking to. Katsushikaku. Katsushikaku. Matsumoto Hashi. This is the bridge I walked across last time, I think. So I'll mix it up a little and walk across a different bridge. I wonder if there's any cats around. Babies are slackers, yes. Cats are slackers too. Cats don't do much at all. Look at this crazy 4-story house, this white one here. What the heck is this? Is this like a kappa or... Ah, kawaii! Look at this! I've never seen this before. This is 2 turtles. It's a double turtle safety cone. Kawaii. Mecha kawaii. Dogs are pretty slack as well. What? I can't walk across this bridge. Dangerous. I cannot walk across this bridge, so that means I've got to keep on walking down here. Oh, which is kind of where I'm supposed to walk anyway. Hopefully the wind is not too noisy. It feels like I'm walking directly into it. Can I life hack it by switching camera. Hello. I might actually take my mask off. Why are bloodhounds sluggers? Because they have droopy ears. Oh. There is definitely a lot of blue sky. Can you guys see the blue sky behind me? I think cats are strategic with their energy expending. Oh, there's ducks! Look at all these ducks down here. Sadly, I don't have any cat biscuits. Ah, damn. I did have... Don't lose my mask. I have... Okay, as a mental memory chat, I have put my mask into my left rear pocket. So if I forget, please remind me. Left rear pocket. Oh, look at all these ducks down here. Kawaii. I don't know what the point of this little mini beach is. It's kind of an artificial beach. What's the purpose of having it if you can't actually get down there? Guessing when it's full tide. Ah, maybe you can get in there. I see on the other side there's a fence. There's like a little gate about there. Left cheek. So doesn't it? Oh. Clausian, ohayo gozaimasu. You were the lucky recipient of a gifted membership this morning. Trying to remember who gifted it to you. I think it was Brad Ward. Brad Ward gifted you a Necommunity membership. So, hearts in chat. Arigato, as Corey May would say. Hearts in chat. Necommunity emoji in chat. Spam the Necommunity emoji. The Necomoji. Cats in chat. Maybe that can be my slogan. Cats in chat. Exactly. Cats do have to exert energy. So good in go. Have I ever thought about moving back to New Zealand? No. Okay, I guess that's wrong. I have thought about it. I have discussed it with Yuka, but I don't think New Zealand has anything much for me. I much prefer the beauty, the nature, the lifestyle, living in Japan. Japan is kind of where I've wanted to live for the longest time, and this is the longest that I've ever been in Japan. Normally I would only come here for like 2 weeks to a month at a time. So it always feels very different coming to a country as a tourist versus living here a long time. Living here long term, you know? Who's HC teacher? Japan's amazing. I love Japan. Nihon daisuki. Oh, nice. We're going to continue this Riverside walk. Alongside the Hashi. Koiwa or Hashi. Have I thought of hiking up Mount Fuji? I have already ascended Fuji-san approximately 7 years ago. I climbed Mount Fuji. I climbed it with my brother and his girlfriend at the time, and it was during a typhoon and it was pretty miserable, but once we reached the top and saw the sunrise, all of that, all the struggles that we'd faced to get up there, they all kind of melted away because we were just like, yes, we did it. It was pretty tough, and it kind of felt like one of the toughest things I'd ever done in my life at that time. I think now I've probably had a few other challenges which I've achieved, such as walking the Yamanote Loop in one day. It's pretty steep. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it in a typhoon. That's just stupid. But the good thing, like there was good things and bad things about it, right? Like the bad things. Let's start with the bad things. It was cold. It was wet. And it was windy, like hurricane level, kind of typhoon level wind. I think I've climbed Mauna Kea. Oh, well we drove up to Mauna Kea actually, so I didn't hike Mauna Kea. I've hiked Diamond Head a couple of times. I like that walk. Starting from Waikiki Beach, walking all the way to the summit of Diamond Head. That's a solid hike. So yeah. Arigato. The Yamanote Loop was a superb and wonderful achievement. I like to think so too. Arigato. Now the good things about climbing Fuji-san near the end of the climbing season and during a typhoon is that there wasn't a lot of other people there. Like there were a lot of people climbing Mount Fuji, but because of the typhoon they all got stuck and like kind of locked in the rest huts along the way. Wow, this one has a big swing. That's a massive swing. Oh, there's Tokyo Skytree in the distance. Can you guys see it? How stable can I be? I'm glad that the clouds have It's still a little bit hazy, but you can see all of Tokyo Skytree in its glory. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Definitely recommend it. So that means that you do need to. But didn't you say you're coming in September? I think that's right at the end of the climbing season. I think I did it in August. You should probably check that. Oh no, Thing is coming in September. When are you coming? You're coming in. Have you done hiking in Singapore? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, look at this beautiful riverside. I'm thinking of never exercising again. First week of September or January, February. SD Terababe, when you were in Osaka, you went to Universal Studios, right? Did you go to the Spy Family event thing that they had there? I'm not sure I ever saw any photos or anything. Maybe I missed it on your Instagram. So yeah, if you are coming to Japan and do plan on climbing Fujisan, then definitely try and coordinate it with the climbing season, because it's only open a few months a year. Yeah, you do long distance cycling. Wow. Well, in that case, you've got a lot of options open to you about things that you can do. There's so many amazing cycle trails around Japan. USJ was a bust. Why was it a bust? Like, you couldn't get tickets? You couldn't get into Super Nintendo World? Do not feed the pigeons. Hato ni tabemono wo fukainaide kudasai. Do not feed the pigeons. Do not. Wow, what a cool bridge! This is so pretty. Couldn't get tickets to Nintendo World, Harry Potter, and everything else was super crowded. Oh, that sucks. That's very frustrating. Wow, suspension bridges are pretty awesome. I like suspension bridges. Oh, but I shouldn't even really be crossing over here. But I'm going to cross over here anyway. Well, this is another suspension bridge further down. Doesn't look like it. That looks like a train one and a generic car one behind. So, oh, that's pivot. Suspension bridge it is. This is very, very picturesque. The mighty Shinagawa River. Kitchen is cleaned. Did anyone suffer critical injuries on any slides? You saw the slide that I road at the beginning. I haven't actually encountered any other slides since then. It's been a little bit residential and not too many slides. Oh! That looks like a Shinkansen going towards probably... Oh, actually, that might have been the Narita Express. Look at this nice neighborhood. Get in. Got this amazing suspension bridge that I just crossed over. Man, I need to try and find a little park. Wow, look at the chaos at that house. It's got a lot of scaffolding there. Oh, there's the Chuo Sobu line. Now, if I keep on going straight and under this bridge here, then hopefully I'll get to a park that maybe has a slide. Did you demolish your steak? How was the steak? Did you wash it down with a nice glass of whiskey? Now, I've got some cat food with me. I'm going to try and find some cats. Look at these birds. There's birds like raptors. Hopping. Any ornithologists in chat that can identify these birds? It's a Pidgeotto or a Spiro. Whoa, look at them. Yeah, they're hopping. What? It's Roadrunner. He's pretty fast. Cat food is a poor substitute for steak. Yes. I would give me a steak any day of the week. Looks like a thrush. Oh, Frank McLeod is the botanist, ornithologist. Meep, meep, meep. Roadrunner, the coyote's after you. Roadrunner, if he catches you, you're through. Man, it has been decades since I last watched Roadrunner, and that damn song has got part of my brain. Nakaibori Community Road. Oh, there's a sushiro. I can just kind of keep going straight through. Oh, it's going to be noisy under here if the train comes. Now, I should probably take this opportunity to charge my phone. Meep meep. I've got to charge my phone. Aisha. Here we go. This is what we do in the IRL streaming game. This is what we do. Hey, Vic Lau, welcome. Sorry, I had a phone call. Sorry if I missed out your questions. What was my question? I think I was just suggesting that if you want to climb Fujisan and scratch it off your list, double check on the climbing season, because it is seasonal and it's only open like a few weeks or a few months a year. So if you haven't booked any tickets, then you should probably coordinate it to align with your trip and the climbing season. Oh my gosh, I can hear some kind of crazy music. Where is this music going? And I also suggested that there are plenty of cycle trails around Tokyo too. Where am I going? Where is this park? Gyomu's Minami Okuro Dai Nichomen Koen. Whoa, there's a golf course kind of close to here too. I think I still need to follow the river. This is an interesting apartment building. It's a lot of glass and a very, very tall support pole. I'd be a little bit anxious having that apartment being on the mega support pole. Inu no fun. Please tidy up your dog poop. I prefer walking myself to cycling. I would like to be able to do cycling streams, I think, but I'm not sure. I would probably need to get some additional equipment. And I feel I probably get distracted, like trying to read chat and keep up with chat while trying to manipulate a vehicle is probably dangerous. Possibly illegal too. So Maniac, forgot to Daniel, I'm exhausted. I'm going to wind down before we enjoy the stream. Well, arigato, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Greatly appreciated. Wow, no crossing. It says no crossing. I can't cross here. What am I to do? Oh, I have to go under. That makes sense. Ah, man. Okay. It's gotta go under the bridge. Yoink. Oh, look at this. This is like a roadside safety rescue vehicle. This is the Dr. Yellow of cars. Dr. Yellow of cars. I do love Nalakat. Nalakat is mecha-coloured. I thought all of these things up here were all birds, but they're just like plastic kind of things. Cable insulators, maybe they're like weights to hold the lines from like swinging in the breeze. Yoink. What? Gotta do some urban exploration and take a shortcut through the bush. What is happening here? Why can't I get across here? That is irritating. Train line. It says I can't go under this bridge. Why? Why? I want to go under the bridge. My map says to go under the bridge. Why can't I get under this bridge? Nandeska. Is it dangerous? Is there construction on the other side? Looks like there's construction on the other side. Maybe I need to go down that street that that police car came out of. That's probably why there's no one walking here. Oh! I can't tell if these are actually supposed to be steps or just like sandbags. Oh, it is actually getting pretty bright. Oh, I kind of wish I had sunglasses or something. Okay. Hey, is this a shrine here? It is! What? I found a shrine in the unlikeliest of places. This is called Shozo-in. Shozo-in. Nice, look at this. I never would have thought I would find a temple here. Wow, look at this. A big stone dragon. Sugoi. Hello. How cold is it? Oh my gosh, this water is so cold. Oh, it's I can't really imagine that this particular shrine has a lot of foot traffic, but it seems in very, very good condition. So it's maintained very well. Dry trees. Why can't I get under the fridge? Because I can't fit under the fridge. I don't fit under the fridge. Man, some of these places. This place would be fairly creepy at night. Oh, look at this, an incinerator here. Burning the trash. There you go. What? Has Daniel's son lived in New Zealand? I'm not from Papua New Guinea, dude. I'm a New Zealander. I'm a Kiwi. Pretty sure we had this conversation before. I worked in Papua New Guinea. I have lived in Papua New Guinea for like half my life, but I'm not from Papua New Guinea. I have a New Zealand passport because I was born there. I lived in Christchurch for like 16, 17 years. And I lived in Auckland for nearly 4 years. Oh, finally. This is, now I'm on the other side of the tracks. Oh my gosh, what a detour. Did I drive in Papua New Guinea? Yep, it's pretty important to have a driver's license. They drive on the same side of the road as in New Zealand. I needed to drive every single day as part of my job as a real estate property manager. Was I in Christchurch in 2011? No, I was not. I left New Zealand in 2006. Hello, Will. Welcome to the chat. Today is a YouTube stream. I think tomorrow will be a Twitch stream. Which do you guys prefer? Do you prefer Twitch or YouTube? Is the picture quality better on Twitch or YouTube? Is the chat experience better on Twitch or YouTube? Yes, the walk is going pretty well. I haven't found any cats today. I did find one slide. Oh, actually I found 2 slides, but I only rode one of them. The other one was a bit of a anomaly in the slide universe. I wasn't sure if it was a slide or a strand of DNA. It was very complicated. You reckon Twitch is better than YouTube? Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think makes Twitch better than YouTube? Oh my gosh, finally! Oh, we found a cool slide and we found a bathroom. Yokata. Wow, look at this cool slide. It's another one. Is it wet? Oh, it's not wet. It's a smooth concretey one. It looks a little narrow though. Okay, chat, I'm just gonna go on a quick bathroom break, so please bear with me. I will leave this stunning slide as foreshadowing. And I'll switch to point. Prepare the hype train. Did I miss anything, chat? What did I miss? Tons of content creators on Twitch too. Yes, there are. Yes, you're right. There is slightly better engagement, like in terms of notifications, but I think what we're doing with Prism Live with our Neko music and stuff like that, we can bring in all of this. It's easy to get rid of troublemakers on Twitch versus YouTube. What do you guys think about this slide? Do you think this slide will be a winner? I'm curious because it is a concrete slide with this anti-stick technology on it. Now I might actually take off my coat because I'm actually getting a little bit warm, but I'm just going to take it off just to, there we go, just to slide down this slide. Bit of squeezing my hips. Yeah, it sort of looks like one of those sketchy roller coasters. It's kind kind of rusted. I was not braiding any ropes. Gorge. Whoa, hey! Oh my gosh, this is so narrow. This is ridiculously narrow. Am I gonna get horribly stuck on this slide? How am I gonna even get in? Oh, that wasn't too bad. I got a bit of speed and velocity down there. I didn't get stuck. What did you guys think? Seemed pretty smooth. I didn't shred my pants. This is very smooth. That was better than expected, I know. Sometimes you've got to have low expectations and then you will be pleasantly surprised. I think that counts as a pretty good slide. Now face first. Face first is going to shred up my jacket. I don't want that. Yeah, I'd probably give it about a 7. That was pretty decent, I think. Pretty good. Pretty decent. What do you mean? I'm the only person here. Apart from the Oji-san who just came and sat down in the park. Okie dokie. That's enough slide shenanigans. Let's keep on walking to Alto. I still have to find a cat on today's stream. Look at this, I have cat food in preparation. I've got cat food. Go again. I just put my jacket on. I guess I could maybe do a victory slide. Okay. I'll do one more. A long climb up. Where I live, this slide would be locked up as unsafe. Really? Is it because of the rust? It does look a little dangerous. But depending on which state in Australia you're in, could be some nanny states. I think I gotta do it to 0.5x mode. Ugh. It is just a little bit narrow. It would be good if it was just a little bit wider. But oh well. You live. Another day, another slide. Hey, Justin S., you joined at the perfect time. Sliding time. Yes, you did. This rusted monstrosity was better than expected. So yep, this is about a 7. And in case you're wondering where I am I'm sort of close to Nishikoiwa in Katsushika, and I'm about 30 minutes away from Alto station. Had a bathroom break, had a charging break, and the second slide of today, which was not even wet at all, which was quite good. I was a little bit apprehensive that any slides I came across would be covered in dew and rain, but that one was bone dry. Bone dry. I don't actually have a cat suit. I've got a Pikachu suit, but I don't have a cat suit. I've got a cat hat. I've got a Sprigatito Pokemon Scarlet and Violet paper hat. Was Yuka brave enough to join the walk? Yuka was not awake enough to join the walk. What is happening here? What are they doing? They're doing some sort of construction, like reinforcement of the ground along here. It must be subsiding because it's right by the river. So the stretch along here, they are reinforcing it. Ooh. Some pretty heavy duty civil engineering. The Bureau of Construction is involved. I better have a cat pajama suit. I don't even have cat pajamas. How sad is that? I need some cat pajamas. Come on, chat. Maybe I need to add a donation goal to fund cat pajamas. Oh my gosh, speaking of cat foods, was it Saturday? Friday night or Saturday night? I think it could have been Friday night. On Friday night, I had the Twitch karaoke catch up, and one of the Twitch streamers I met there, he had this incredible cat camouflage jacket. When I first saw it, I was like, it's just like a boring generic camo jacket. But then on second look, I was like, what? Well, actually, Yuka pointed it out to me and said, oh my gosh, don't you think Curry's jacket is like really, really cool? And I was like, yeah. It's just like a camo jacket. And then she said, oh, maybe you should look at it a bit more closely. And I did. And it was cats. And so I guess the lesson is to always have an open mind. Don't be too rigid in your thought patterns. So he apparently bought that jacket in Shimokitazawa for about 88,000 yen. How many cats do I have to skin to make pajamas? I don't want to skin any cats for pajamas. Oh, there's a sign for Alto. Seems quite nice down here, like a nice neighborhood. Katsushika Kitanuma Koen. Yeah. Katsushika Kitanuma Koen Funa Tsukiba. Funa Tsukiba. Tsukiba. Oh, we did just buy some pretty sick cat chopsticks yesterday. We washed them last night, but we didn't use them. What is this temple here? Shrine? Sugoi. Where are we? Hozo In Temple. Wow, this is beautiful. So peaceful. Such nature. Hey, Rob Cal. Ohayou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Oh, look at this big bell. But it's blocked off, so I can't climb up to it. Hey, Cynthia. Hello. Welcome to chat. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hello. Hi, I'm Daniel. Welcome to the Daniel and Yuka channel. I like to do eye-roll walking live streams around Tokyo, so hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you for joining. And we also love cats. So this is a little hidden shrine called Hozo In. Is it a temple or shrine? Hozo In Terra. It's another temple. Wow. And I love cats and slides. What? Look at this. Some Jizo up here. Look at this. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Bon jugs. You've never seen anyone walk the streets in Japan? Wow. You're missing a large corner of the YouTube internet. Wow, this is so peaceful, and the lighting is really beautiful here with the sun peeking through the bamboo in the background, casting sunlight on the Jizo. Some of these Jizo look a little bit different. Normally Jizo statues are supposed to represent children who have died in childbirth or have died young. And these little red shawls and hats are supposed to keep them warm and safe as they transition to the afterlife. But looking at these statues, some of them look a lot older. They don't look like children or babies. So very peaceful here. Also very Japanese. Look at that beautiful, picturesque beauty. I'm just going to take a quick photo. Chat, I'm back. Chat still going. Hello, hello. Mic check. I'm here. Probably buffered. I did give you forewarning that it would buffer for approximately 5 seconds while I popped out of the app to take a photo. I'm back. I am back. I generally try and be very, very quick. Wow, look at the size of this temple. This is huge. this is sort of behind a container storage building. I don't think I've ever been chased out of playgrounds by police. That's fake news, Nathan. Fake news. I need to report you to the fake news tribunal. This is a very, very big structure. I wonder why they've got all these glass bricks here. Look at this. Someone has left a beer can here to give to their ancestors to enjoy in the afterlife. I'm not sure why it's empty. If I was the Oji-san who had passed away, I'd be a bit disappointed with the gift of an empty beer can. I would give it back and I would haunt you. It's like, hey, I want real sustenance. I can't get a buzz off an empty beer can. Proceed to the route. Okay. Oh, I can get out of here. Yokata. So Cynthia, welcome to the channel. May I suggest turning on allow gifted memberships on our channel? If there's any mods in chat who can drop the link. So if you're watching on iOS or Android, then you need to just click on the allow gifted memberships link, which hopefully one of the moderators will drop, and then you have to turn on allow gifted memberships, and who knows, you may be the lucky recipient of a free gifted membership which allows you access to very cute cat emoji. The beer ghost will make you drink. You will never be able to stop drinking. Oh, look at this. We've got some ume. This one is a little bit behind in its growth. Maybe it's been a bit colder this side of the city. There we go. So if you click on that link, the www.youtube.com Daniel and Yuka allow gifts. Is this Sakura? I can't quite tell. This kind of looks a little bit like Sakura. Is right for Sakura, but I think the tree bark is not, so that could be ume. Okay, where am I going from here? This shrine here is, in case you're wondering, this is called Hakken Shrine. Hakken Ginger Shrine. Oh my gosh, and there's another massive temple on the left here called Sennenji Temple. Sennenji Terra. going from here? I've got to double back and come down this lower street here. Hakken Jinja. There are lots of hidden shrines and temples in Tokyo. What? We've got somebody here loves loves Kimetsu no Yaiba. What is happening here? Are these like super glued here? No, they're not. Are these being gifted? Was someone a naughty child and had all their toys given away? They're like, if you don't eat your vegetables, I'm going to give all your Kimetsu no Yaiba toys away. Come on. Oh, the wind has picked up. That's a lot of toys to actually give away. They all seem to be like crane game toys too, or Kujis. Daniel, there's a PS5 outside your apartment. There better not be a PS5 outside your apartment, because that's my PS5. So I'm approximately 20 minutes away from Alto station, where I'm going to end today's stream. Were you able to get the allow gifted memberships link to work, Cynthia? Did it give you any error messages, or did it take you to a little pop-up window that would allow you to click the little toggle to turn on allow gifted memberships? Wow. The streets are so narrow in Tokyo. There's something to be mindful of. Oh, we've got a little park here. Kitanuma Koen. Kitanuma Koen. Looks like it has a nice walking track. And paid parking. What is this crazy contraption up there? Like a wind vane kind of thing. You know. What should I do? Yeah, I've got to cut through this park. Wow. This is a pretty interesting park. It's like multi-level. It's a little bit industrial with some colourful pipes. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yeah. It's got some verticality to it. It's got like a little bridge, an underbridge. Got a pretty major slide here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up a minute. Do you see what I see? I see a roller slide. But this roller slide could be dangerous because it could be wet. Oh, it might not be. In the interest of science, let's go. What? And there's a triceratops here. What is this park? I found Jurassic Park. Sugoi. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Hey, John P. Johnson, welcome, welcome. It's a roller slide. Let's go roller slide. Wow! Whoa. すごい. Go down the slide and then go see the dinos. Hey! That's from Jurassic Park, Gorge. Come on. You should know that. Wonder why they have a traffic light here. Is this supposed to like train kids how to like cross the road and stuff like that? What? Look at this Triceratops. Oh, shit. It's made out of stone. What? What kind of dinosaur is this? This is a T-Rex. It doesn't look very terrifying. He's got friendly eyes. It is. Tyrannosaurus. This is supposed to be a T-Rex. I'm pretty sure a real T-Rex is like twice the size of this and much more Well, Nathan, I don't just like randomly climb on things. I definitely do not think I can mount this. And it also says Abunai. Noboranai de. Do not climb. So it says no. So sadly I cannot break Japan's laws because I could be deported. And I don't want that. So sorry. I can ride the slides, but I don't think I can ride the dinosaur. It's kind of big too. Let's go down this bad boy one more time for good luck. Because that was pretty fun. Yahoo! That was pretty fun. I think we found a pretty quality park here. So this is sort of like a mini city. Like they're sort of teaching kids about crossing the roads, but there's no buttons. It's like it's permanently red. So, oh, there's like little mini cars. So maybe this is like safe for people to drive around. So this park is called Kitanuma Koen. Kitanuma Koen. In Katsushika Ward. Cool. The slide rating was pretty good. It was smooth. The rollers were not rusted. I'd give it an 8. I did it 3 times. So I think that counts. That means I like it. I'm not going to put a ring on it, but that's, oh my gosh, how do I even get out of here? Ah. Okay, I need to start hustling. I've got to start hustling. Because I still have to get to Alto. I'm getting close. But You guys are distracting me and making me do stuff. Sure, it's stuff that I kind of wanted to do anyway. You know, someone's got to keep the stream focused, if you know what I mean. Wow, check out this junkyard here. Hey, Brandon132. Welcome, welcome. Fashionably late. Now, on to the next slide. I think I've done enough slides today. I've got to get to Alto. This looks like a school. Gotta hang out left. Oh my gosh, there's another park up there, Sandwell Park. Oh geez. 19 minutes until I get there. No, where I was getting at with the cat pajamas is that maybe we can make that a donation goal. You guys can help contribute towards some cat drip. Some Neko drip. For me to represent. Whoa! It's Doraemon. And it's a Hamtaro. Is that Hamtaro? Or is that someone else? Oh, there's a sign that says we are in Katsushika. We are at the Alfa Romeo Katsushika. By the petrol station, across the road. Yeah, I thought it was Hamtaro. Oh my gosh, I've got another bridge to walk over. Ay caramba. Oh, I need to cross over here. Gotta cross over this bridge. Shout out Hamtaro. Why does Hamtaro get a shout out? I've worn a pink bunny hat on stream in Yokohama, Chinatown, during Chinese New Year. It was crowded AF. That was voluntarily. I wore a Pikachu costume all day in Ikebukuro and all night at Halloween. I think I'm open to cosplay, but it needs to be worth it. There was people with crazier costumes in Halloween, so Catwoman. Do you mean Michelle Pfeiffer's sexy Catwoman? Or do you mean like, who's the other one? Who's the other actress that played Catwoman? Oh! I'm now crossing over a river. What river? I don't know. Is this one of the dirty rivers that Halle Berry is that one I was thinking of. Julie Newmar, is that like OG Catwoman from like the 60s Batman show? I did grow up watching that with the painted on eyebrows. It's hilariously kept. But it was part of my childhood, so. Not that I was born in the 60s. Oh, 13 minutes if I don't get horribly distracted. This is a really nice area. Look at this beautiful Riverside Park. There's some ducks down there. Yes, I can. Oh, it's a flying duck. The duck looked a little bit awkward. It wasn't very graceful. What? You're supposed to be walking along the riverbank to get there. This is a bit of a detour. Apartments in that building must be pricey. Possibly. Riverside Apartments, yeah. I'd be guessing probably about 150,000 a month to 100 and yeah. Oh, look, it's Mufasa and Simba. Kind of reminds me of Long Beach, California. My grandfather lives in Long Beach, California. I know the area quite well. Gosh, there's so much construction around here. It's getting warm. Wonder Woman had an invisible jet. She did. And she had a magical lariat. I quite liked the Wonder Woman live action movies that they had. Both of them have been pretty good. They exceeded my expectations. Now, this is a dead end down there. can kind of smell, it smells like pine or eucalyptus. That's very nice. I have yank in me. My grandfather's actually Australian but immigrated to Canada and lived in Vancouver for like 25 years flying float planes, and then he got married a second time and to an American lady and lived in Long Beach for another 25 plus years until now. So I think he had to surrender his Australian passport when he got Canadian citizenship at that time because they didn't have dual citizenship. So he's technically Canadian. No, he's technically Australian, but with a Canadian passport, living in America on a spouse visa. What the heck is this playground? There's like a ride-on bunny and a ride-on turtle. The tortoise and the hare? Is that what the playground's about? Oh, I'm 7 minutes away from Alto. Arigato. 7 minutes away from Alto station. Let's go! Look at this tiny little dog. He is struggling to keep up. He's got to move his tiny little legs at twice the speed as his owner, maybe 3 times the speed. Look at these quite big houses around here. A lot of them tend to have gardens. That's interesting. I wonder if there's flooding. In this area being so close to the river. Don't end the stream so soon. It's not very soon. I've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm already going a little bit over time. Some other stuff I've got to do today, and I promised Yuka that I wouldn't go too much over 3 hours. And I did kind of start a little bit late today because it was raining. But I think today's been a pretty fun stream. Been a little quiet though. not gonna lie. But we have had some new people join the stream, which is nice. So thank you chat. This is definitely an area I have never walked before, and it's quite a nice area. We found a lot of very nice shrines and temples, which has been good. We found some pretty awesome slides, which has also been good. And it hasn't been raining, which is all sorts of good. I need to catch the train back home and do some work at the house. As I said, it's been kind of quiet today, so I can't just waste 3 hours plus 4 hours. I think it makes my wage rate fairly low. Pretty sure below minimum wage, so I've got some other stuff to do. And I haven't seen my grandpa in like 5 years because of COVID, and then his wife died. She was like 99. I think my granddad's 95 this year. Look at this one. Beautiful shrine here. And this shrine is called Fukumori Inari Jinja. Looks a bit concrete jungle-ish. I don't even think I covered lunch today, breakfast, so no, I've got to go. But yes, your support for the channel is greatly appreciated. It does motivate us to keep on walking. So thank you everybody who has been here for the last 3 and a bit hours. I hope you've enjoyed getting lost in Tokyo, exploring Katsushika Ward, walking from Mizue to Alto. There is Alto station here. Now, Alto is actually somewhere where I wanted to spend a bit more time and explore. So I might come back here and actually start a future stream from here. But it's a bit of a hassle to get here by train. So I'm gonna have to travel for like an hour to get back home to go do any work. So well, I'm gonna go check out what the other side is. What is here? I've never been here. Whoa! Cat cushion. Kawaii. Arigato, este turbo. Arigato. ちょっと待って。ありがとう。ありがとうございます。Now this is something I want to try and find in the future. The Cat King manhole cover. ありがとうございます. Thank you. So this is a manhole cover from March Comes In Like a Lion, which is in Edogawa. So apparently there's like 6 different March Comes In Like a Lion themed manhole covers, and I would like to try and find them because they look super cute. Look at that. Wow. Don't zoom in on me. Zoom in on this. Look at this. It's the Neko King. Doesn't that look cool? Super chatters are cat bosses. Yes. So arigato minasan. Thank you so much for your support. I am here outside the Keisei Alto station, and I'm going. Where's the entrance to the station? It must be down below. So, yeah. This is where I'm going to end today's stream. I made it here, Keisei Alto. It took me 3 hours, 22 minutes. But probably walking, if I didn't get distracted by all that and stuff like that, then it would have probably taken me about 3 hours, just under 3 hours. So I think it's a pretty good walk. Looking at my Apple Watch, I have walked about 10.8 meters, 10.85 kilometers this morning, and just under 14,000 steps. So basically by the time I get home, I'll be at like 15,000 steps in about 12 kilometers. So arigato esti terbabe. Thank you very much to Maniac as well for being the other super chatter, and also to was it Brad Ward who gifted a membership. Arigato minasan. I appreciate you supporting us fed and healthy and active. So hontoni arigato gozaimasu. And I'll probably be doing another stream tomorrow on Twitch. So if you haven't followed us on Twitch, please do follow us on Twitch. There is our Twitch socials. And if you haven't followed us on Instagram either, please also follow us on Instagram. We've been fairly busy working on some Instagram reels and shorts of all the cute cat stuff and fun stuff that we find around Tokyo. So, arigato minasan, and until next time, remain curious where I'm gonna walk to tomorrow. I'll give you a hint, it's gonna be Akihabara tomorrow. But hopefully, we'll find something different that we haven't explored before. Akihabara is a very dense maze of back streets and back alleys. So, mata ne!